Hello, and welcome back to this week's Friday Flow. My name is Suri, and as always, I'm your guide. In this week's video, we are going to be focusing on releasing any pain or tension within our lower backs. Feel free to use a folded pillow, a folded blanket, or a block to support you in some of these poses. We'll begin in a seated cross-legged position. Feel free to keep your palms in towards your heart or releasing your palms to meet with your knees. As always, we'll begin with a breathing exercise, slowly inhaling on a 3 count, pausing the breath at the top. Exhale, releasing on a 3 count, and repeating this 3 times at your own comfortable pace, softening the area around your eyes. Relaxing your shoulders, keeping a nice and elongated spine. And when you're ready, slowly begin to transition onto your hands and knees. We're going to come into cat-cow here, concaving our back, chin in towards our chest as we exhale, and inhale as you rise, convexing your back, gazes towards the ceiling. You want to ensure that your knees are directly underneath your hips and that your wrists are directly underneath your shoulders. Repeating the inhalation as you rise, followed by the exhalation as you release. As you exhale and release, contract the abs, pulling your stomach in towards your spine, and slowly come to center. Begin to bring your right arm underneath your left, coming onto your right shoulder. Now this is a modification. If you're looking for an advancement in this pose, you can extend your right leg directly behind you and then over towards the left, bringing your right arm towards the sky. Exhale and release your right arm underneath your left, coming onto your right shoulder. If you do not prefer to release this deep into the pose, then please remain on your knees, on both knees, and you will work out the same body parts the exact same way. And when you're ready, begin to extend onto the other side, now releasing your left arm underneath your right, coming onto your left shoulder. And for the other side, if you're looking to deepen that stretch, begin to extend your left leg directly behind you, bringing your left leg over towards the right, bringing your left arm towards the sky, and when you're ready, exhale and slowly release your left arm underneath your right, coming onto your left shoulder. And let's just hold this for a moment. Breathing, keeping your body nice and engaged. Staying strong here. And when you're ready, slowly begin to release out of the pose, extending your left arm towards the sky. Exhale, releasing your left palm back into the earth, coming back into table. Go ahead and bring your big toes to meet with one another and extend your knees off to either side of the mat. Slowly begin to walk your hands out in front of you, releasing your belly in between your thighs. To deepen this stretch, feel free to walk your hands further out in front of you. If you're needing support within this pose, feel free to place a blanket or some sort of cushion under your knees, or you can place cushion in between your thighs and your calves for more support. And when you're ready, slowly begin to walk your hands up towards your body, coming back into table. Slowly begin to bring your legs in to meet with one another, keeping the knees bent, and bring the crown of your head to meet with the earth, extending and releasing your arms directly behind you. This is an alternative option for child's pose. If you're really looking to deepen that stretch, begin to allow your back to rise towards the ceiling, further stretching out your neck, your back, Be super cautious in this pose. Don't force your body into anything here. Slowly begin to release and rise back into table. Begin making your way into a plank pose and slowly release down, coming onto your belly. Coming into Sphinx pose, go ahead and bring your forearms to meet with the earth. Coming onto the flat part of our feet, allowing your palms to meet with the earth. Relaxing and releasing your shoulders away from your ears. Taking a nice bend in our backs. You can also ball your fists up in this pose if you'd like. And slowly begin to lift your thighs off of the earth, bringing your palms to meet with the earth as well. Coming into upward facing dog. And when you're ready, exhale, release, coming into downward facing dog. Slowly begin to walk your feet up to meet with your hands. Taking a micro bend in your knees if necessary here, we're going to make our way into ragdoll. Allowing your right hand to grip your left elbow, left hand grips the right elbow, and slowly begin to sway from side to side. You will really benefit from this pose if you allow your body to hang naturally and freely, releasing any tension from your back, your hamstrings. You can allow your arms to hang freely if you so choose. Begin making your way into a forward fold. Again, taking a micro bend in your knees if necessary. For more support, you can bring your palms to meet with the back of your calves. Inhale, look forward into a flat back. Exhale, release, forward fold. Slowly begin to walk your feet off to the sides of your body. We're going to come into a wide leg forward fold. Slowly begin to release the center of your body and your head towards the earth. For more support here, you can also take a micro bend in your knees. You can come onto your forearms and have a balled fist or allow your palms to meet with the earth. You can extend your arms directly behind you all the way through your legs. You can also release onto the palms of your hands, keeping your fingers widespread. If you really want to stretch out the side of your body as well as your lower back, you can reach for your right leg. If you really want to take it a step further, you can extend your right arm towards the sky. And if you do it on one side, well, you got to do it on the other. So if you did that, go ahead and release off to the other side. Extending your left arm up. Again, that's not a requirement. Doing whatever feels good for your body here. Really getting a nice stretch in our lower backs. And when you're ready, slowly begin to lift out of the pose, walking your feet back towards center. Looking forward into a flat back. And you're doing great, just as a friendly reminder. Exhale, releasing down, forward fold. Inhale, slowly begin to rise, allowing your arms to lift off to the side of your body. Exhale, slowly releasing palms, heart center. Coming into mountain pose. Fully activating our legs, our arms, our core. Standing nice and strong in this pose. And slowly begin to make your way to the top of your mat. Extending your left leg directly behind you. Ensuring your right knee is aligned with your right ankle. Squaring out your hips, slowly begin to release onto your left knee. Inhale, sweeping your arms off to the side of your body. Coming into a low lunge. Finding a micro bend in your back in this pose to fully benefit from that lower back stretch. If you'd like, you can also interlace your fingers and rest your hands onto your right thigh. Again, you will still reap those benefits, just finding modifications for what works for your body. Slowly releasing out of that pose, go ahead and bring your left hand to meet with your left hip. Coming into lizard, go ahead and push your right leg off to the right side, coming onto the outmost part of your right foot if that helps. If you're looking to advance this pose, you can lift off of that left knee. You can also bring your left palm or your left forearm to meet with the earth. Again, listening to and honoring our bodies at all points in time. Slowly begin to release back into lunge, extending your right leg directly behind you. Exhale, release into downward facing dog, walking your feet up towards your hands. Inhale, look forward into a flat back. Exhale and release, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping your arms off to the side of your body. Exhale, releasing palms heart center. Now for the opposite side, begin to extend now your right leg directly behind you. Your left knee should be aligned with your left ankle. And when you're ready, slowly begin to release onto your back right knee. Inhale, sweeping your arms off to the side of your body. And slowly take that micro bend in your back. Shining your heart forward, gaze is towards the ceiling, coming into low lunge. Again, if you're looking for a modification, go ahead and interlace your fingers, bringing your hands onto your left thigh. Still taking that micro bend in your back to fully engage and activate this pose. And when you're ready, slowly release. Making our way into lizard on the opposite side. Go ahead and extend and push your left leg off to the left side, coming onto the outermost part of your left foot. If you're looking for an advancement in this pose, begin to release off of your right knee. Or feel free to come onto your right palm or your right forearm, remembering to breathe in this pose. When you're ready, slowly begin to release out of the pose, extending your left leg towards the sky. Exhale, release, downward facing dog. Slowly begin to release onto our knees. And finding your way to sit on your tush, bringing the soles of your feet onto the earth, and slowly begin to release onto your back, bringing your knees in towards your chest. Now you have a few different options here. You can bring your forehead towards your knees. You can wrap your arms completely around your legs. Or you can simply hold your knees in with your hands and release straight onto your back. Whatever feels best for your body in this moment. Slowly begin to release the soles of your feet to meet with the earth. Begin to bring your right leg to extend over on top of your left, allowing the outside of your right ankle to rest onto the top of your left thigh. If you'd like to take it a step further here, go ahead and interlace your hands behind your left thigh and pulling in your left thigh towards your chest. You can also extend your left leg towards the sky if you'd like. You can bring your forehead to meet towards your legs. Pulling your left leg in towards your chest to deepen that stretch. Exhale, slowly release. Both legs down, left going first, right following. And now for the opposite side. Begin to extend and release your left leg on top of the right. The outside of your left ankle rests onto your top right thigh. You can remain here, Or if you'd like to, go ahead and interlace your fingers behind your right thigh and pull your right thigh in towards your chest, deepening that stretch. You can extend your right leg. You can bring your forehead towards your legs. Again, listening to and honoring your body, doing whatever your body needs in this moment. And when you're ready, slowly allow your right leg to release, allowing your left leg to follow. Coming onto the soles of our feet. A couple different options I'm going to show you here. The first option is to bring both legs over towards the right, stacked onto one another. Gaze is over towards the left. The second option here is to extend your right leg out, allowing your right hand to meet the outside of your left leg, and slowly bring only your left leg over towards the right, going only as far as your body allows while both shoulders stay firmly planted into the earth. Gaze is off towards the left. For either pose, you want to either extend or cactus your left arm, wringing at our spine, releasing any tension or pain from our back. And whichever option you took, go ahead and slowly release out of the pose. Coming back onto the soles of our feet. And now for the opposite side. Option number 1 is to bring both legs over towards the left, stack on top of one another, while your gaze is directly over towards the right. Either extending or cactusing your right arm. While the second option, you'll want to go ahead and extend now your left leg directly out in front of you. Bring your left hand to meet with the outside of your right knee, and bring your right leg over towards the left. Again, going only as far as your body will allow while both shoulders stay firmly planted into the earth. Gaze is over towards the right, either extending or cactusing your right arm also in this pose. And slowly begin to release out of either option you went with, coming onto the soles of our feet, making any necessary bodily adjustments. And slowly begin to extend your legs directly in front of you, coming into Savasana, corpse pose. Relaxing your body, relaxing your mind, and just stay present in this pose for a moment. Begin bringing awareness back into your body by slowly wiggling your toes and your fingers, allowing your left arm to extend directly overhead. Begin to roll onto your left side body, coming into a fetal position, allowing your right palm to press firmly into the earth in front of you, pushing your right palm into the earth to assist you in a seated cross-legged position. Palms meet heart center. And that wraps up this video, everybody. You did amazing. As always, thank you for joining. Please don't forget to subscribe and share, and come back next week for Flow Friday. Namaste, friends. Don't forget that if you are on a desktop, you can use your cell phone to scan this QR code to leave feedback, suggestions, requests, or if you're on your phone, you can find the link directly below to the survey. Thank you.